Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video in LS Geo TB. In today's video we're going to be covering Ben Solo and whether he is able to boost the REY team or not, to see whether he makes any notable difference in order to get a 4 out of 4 in phase 1 at least, which is what the footage will be. So anyway, let's just jump straight into it and get right into the footage. So as you can see in the setup today, I was using Cat to try and boost the damage output of both REY and Ben. Chewie is obviously there for the dispel and extra damage support, and Holdo is there for to be the tank, of course. From my initial impressions of Ben in the TB format, I would have to say I didn't find it really any different to a standard REY resistance team, as there isn't a huge threat to REY during each of the 4 phases in LS Geo TB, as if you play it right you won't run into any trouble. So for that reason I wouldn't be in any rush to get Ben to help out your REY team, because you'll do perfectly fine without him with a standard resistance team that you'll get from the farm in order to get REY. In regards to Ben overall, as my initial impressions for him across all game modes, his damage output is not that great either. As you'll see, even with the offense boosts from Cat in this footage, he still wasn't hitting very hard, so he could easily be subbed out in this team for his father, for example, Han Solo, who hits a lot harder anyway without any stat boost needed. Mine is, however, only Relic 3 at the moment, so it could explain the lack of damage output, but I have seen Relic 7 and Relic 8 Bens hitting for not much higher than what mine is hitting for at the moment. Obviously bearing in mind the Cat stat boost as well, when you can actually get those damage figures without Cat, especially in his chosen game mode, which is Grand Arena, because Cat kind of belongs with JMK most of the time. And considering the huge Relic investment for a standard free-to-play player, I probably wouldn't push him higher than Relic 5 at the moment, and that's literally only because we have to use Datacrons with him at Relic 5 with a decent amount of stats. You can just keep him at Relic 3 if you need to, because he is acting more of a support character at the moment until I think the player base kind of figures out what is the best use for him. He is proving to be a bit of a pain in 3v3 at the moment with REY and Hermit, because of Hermit's constant healing, so it's very difficult to get the kill shots lined up on him with GLs like JML and C. Starkiller still beats it fine though, so you shouldn't have too much of an issue there. Overall though, I think time will tell how Ben does in the game, as it's still very early on since his release, and I don't think his full potential has been realised yet. I haven't applied any Omicrons to him myself yet, as I've been waiting on stats to show me whether it's worth it before I throw any at him. I do think he will end up like Dadbod Boba and won't really have much of a use outside of his chosen Omicron game mode, which happens to be Grand Arena in this case. But anyway, I will leave you to it to watch the rest of this run. Let me know what you think of Ben Solo down in the comments, whether you agree with me or not. I would really like to see what you all think about him. And as always, a like is always much appreciated, and don't forget to hit that sub button as to not miss any future videos, and I shall catch you in the next one.